Hey guys, it is Mary Carolyn, and just a quick little intro for those of you who are hearing from me for the first time tonight or who don't already know me. Like I said, my name is Mary Carolyn, and I live in a really small town in Pennsylvania with my husband and our two dogs, who we call our firstborn children, and that's my life in a nutshell. I have been a coach for almost 2 years now. It'll be 2 years in February, and I just want to say and kind of piggyback off of what the Rockstar coach who spoke before me was discussing, which is challenge groups. And I just want you to know that those challenge groups are the number one thing that brought me into this business. I started off as just a challenger, just a customer, and I just became really, really hooked on the community and the support. My weight loss story is one that goes like this. There's been a lot of peaks, a lot of valleys. I, at one point in my life, was 330 pounds and have also had stages in my life where I underate and became very sick because of that. So when I say my weight loss journey is a roller coaster, I mean it. And Beachbody, and the communities that exist in Beachbody, is what finally taught me to live a life of balance. And that's what I was looking for whenever I first signed up as a customer with my coach. And through those challenge groups, I was like, I need more. I need more of this support, more of this community. And I decided to become a coach. And my life has changed drastically since then, which I will talk about too. But so when it comes to what we do as a coach, that's going to be the meat of what I discuss tonight. When it comes to what we do as a coach, I think the best thing to explain it is we first and number one work on ourselves. We work on our own health and fitness and our own personal growth. And then we share that journey on social media. And then we help others get started in the process of doing that. So work on ourselves, we share the journey, and we help others get started on their journeys, which is really fun and exciting to do. So since I have already been piggybacking off of Jackie, who spoke before me, just want to talk a little bit about how we run challenge groups. So don't be afraid of this. When I first started coaching, I was like, I'm not a professional. I don't know how to help people write a meal plan. Well, newsflash, we have programs that we, hook people up with, like the 21 Day Fix. New program that's coming out soon, 80 Day Obsession, which is also with the same trainer who did 21 Day Fix, which is like our most popular program. But we have programs for people that hook them up with a fitness program that works for them, whether they like dance or lifting or cardio or yoga. We hook them up with a nutrition plan that helps them lose weight, gain weight, build muscle, whatever it is they want to do, there's a meal plan that we can offer them. So you don't have to be a pro. Are you going to learn over time? Sure, you certainly are. But you don't have to be a professional to run a challenge group and help someone lose weight. What you are there for is peer support, motivation, just some accountability. So that is what the challenge groups are all about. You will start off running them with your coach. So whoever invited you here tonight, you'll run your first several with them. And then you will break off and run your own, which is really fun and exciting. But that is, our number one job as a coach, other than working on yourself, is to run challenge groups. And I don't know. I love being in challenge groups. I even more love running them and getting to watch people succeed, getting to watch them reach their weight loss goals or their fitness goals. It just is super, super exciting. So how cool is it to have a job that your number one priority is to love on people? Because that's what it is we're doing. I kind of like to joke and say that we're professional friend makers, which I guess kind of brings me to the number two thing. Of the big things that we do as coaches. As professional friend makers nowadays in the 21st century, it's pretty easy to do because of social media. We are able to help folks all over the United States, in Canada, and now in the UK, which makes it a really awesome time to become a coach, because we literally just launched in the UK. So there's a brand new market, and you might be like, Mary Carolyn, how do you reach out to people in the UK? I don't know anyone who lives there. Well, social media. And I know that maybe you don't know a lot about social media. I sure didn't whenever I got started. I was one of those people who posted maybe once a month on Facebook, if that. Maybe more if like we were on vacation or if I was doing something fun. But I was not very much into social media. But we are lucky enough to be on the #1 team in the company. Melanie Mitro is our upline, and she has been the #1 coach for several years now, has built an amazing business, has built an incredible income for her and her family in a little tiny town in Pennsylvania. She's just like an everyday average girl, and we learn straight from her, which is pretty stinking exciting. And any type of social media tip that you need, we have access to it, which is really cool. I primarily run my business on Facebook and Instagram, so pretty cool. Like I said about loving on people, that another huge part of our job is to play around on Facebook and Instagram. We all spend way too much time there anyway. Might as well do something productive, help change a life, and make an income doing that. So that is one of my favorite things about being a coach as well. So in addition to all of that, in the trainings, learning about social media, we also learn like how to do this on a busy schedule. When I first started coaching, I was working full-time. I still am working full-time, so this is kind of my side hustle. I have a really big goal that I am going to hit in 2018, which is to quit my full-time job and be a full-time coach, raise some babies, and just build the freedom that I want because of this business, which Erica is going to talk more about the financial side of that. I know that you guys are itching to hear about it. But we also, in the trainings, we also learn how to build a successful business with, very little time. We have something in the business called a power hour, which basically all of the vital activities that you need to do to become a successful coach is wrapped up into one little hour. And it's really exciting. Now at the point in my business that I'm in, I spend more than an hour a day. But the really cool thing about this business is that it can be what you want it to be. If you want it to be a way to, pay for your Shakeology, it can be that. If you want it to be a way to pay for your groceries or a car payment, whatever. If you want it to replace your full-time job and, make you be able to stay at home and raise your babies, it can be that too. It can be whatever you want. It just depends on your efforts. So, but you really can build in the first probably 8 months of my business. I had an hour a day because I was working full time. I was babysitting like 20 hours a week, and now my life looks a lot different. I have a lot more freedom, and we've been able to buy our dream home at 25 years old. So my life is just very different because of Beachbody. I have never been in a better place mentally. I've never been in a better place physically with my health and fitness. My finances have never been better. It has really changed our world. And I can't say enough that this business will change you. Your confidence will skyrocket. That was something that I struggled with a lot. And it was one of the main reasons that I was hesitant to become a coach, because I was like, I can't post selfies. I looked at my coach and like the stuff that she posted and whatnot. And I was like, I can't do that. I can't post a video of me working out. But like I said, your #1 priority, your #1 job as a coach is to work on you. And that doesn't just mean fitness and nutrition. That also means through personal development, which I thought was cheesy whenever I first became a coach, but have grown to love it and have and just my confidence has changed. My anxiety, which I used to struggle with so bad, has gotten so much better, and I just really am a different person. Still Mary Carolyn, but a lot less anxious, a lot less backwards. I was never shy, but I was always just so anxious that I never would have been able to do this video for you guys. I would have had to, you know, I don't know, really worked myself up to it, but now it's like no big deal. So I hope that that answered some of your questions about what we do as a coach. I know that you might be a little bit afraid. Maybe you're not at your goal weight, whatever the heck that is. I'm not at my goal weight. I really freaking like tacos and, you know, I live a life of balance and I don't have abs. I'm not what some people might think of as the typical coach. But that's what's so cool. There are plus size coaches. There are coaches of all shapes and sizes. There are coaches who love fitness, and then there's coaches like me who have to like convince themselves every day that they like to work out. There's coaches like Erica who live by working out. There is no such thing as a cookie cutter Beachbody coach. We're all different. We all live different lives, have different likes and dislikes. But it is just so amazing to have a job where you're, like I said in the very beginning, your freaking job is to work on yourself, number one, share it on social media, share it with the world, and help other people in the process. And I can't imagine a better job than, you know, changing lives. So I'm going to let Erica take it over from here and talk about income, which she has an amazing income story. She really freaking inspires me with what she's doing with her business and her life and her future goals. So, how's that for a little introduction, Erica? Alrighty. Thanks for tuning in, guys.